Hey guys!
Welcome to our channel.
My name is Hannah.
And my name is Xavier.
And we are finally starting our first YouTube video. So as you guys know, I did a poll on my Instagram and my Twitter. And I asked what video you guys wanted us to do with our introduction video. And it was how we met. And most of you guys don't really know that because we do a distance relationship.
So we're here to tell you guys.
So, as you know, my name is Hannah. Some of you guys may not know that. But I live in Hugoton, Kansas, and I am a senior in high school.
As you guys may not know, I am Xavier Jimenez, and I graduated from Sunray High School. That is in Texas, so it's 2 states away from Hannah. And, you know, like she said, we've done the distance relationship. We've been dating for a while now, and you know, we've had our ups and downs like everyone else, but at the end of the day, we always find our way back to each other, and we've done the distance, and now we're here to make YouTube videos, so hopefully you guys will stay tuned and follow us along our way.
Yes, we're super excited. So like one day we were just messing around and we were saying that we should make a YouTube channel, but then like we were like, oh, let's do it for real. So here we are.
But to kind of, you know, start off with, you know, how we met. It's crazy nowadays, you know, technology is just taking over the world. And so the way that we met, Hannah's probably going to go into more detail about this, but the way we met was through Snapchat. So shout out to Snapchat.
Girl, sponsor us. Okay, so one of my friends was at a church camp in Dallas, Texas, and she came home and we had Fair Week in my town, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm Snapchatting this guy, and his name was Rhett, and it's actually Xavier's friend. But she was like, whatever, like talking about him and stuff, and then she was like, oh, he has this like really cute friend or whatever, and I was like, no. And she showed me a picture of him, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's cute. And she's like, you should add him on Snapchat. And I was shy, so I didn't add him. And then I finally added him, and it was like 2 months later. And Xavier Snapchatted me first.
She added me on Snapchat, and honestly, was not really the one to, you know, just, oh, you know, someone added me on Snapchat, I'm just gonna go add him back right quick, you know. So I kind of like waited a while. I didn't really know who she was, or, you know.
No, but he looked me up. He told me he looked
me
up. So
I looked her up on Instagram, and I tried to find her, and sure enough I did. And I had heard about Sahela, which is her best friend, and I knew that my friend Rhett was Snapchatting her, so, you know, I kind of like put 2 and 2 together and was like, okay, so they're best friends, and so she added me. So I kind of got a little basis of who she was. And so even after I looked her up, I didn't really add her back. I waited maybe a few days, and then I finally added her back, and I texted her, well, I sent her a snap, and
he drew in his fancy little writing.
I asked her, I was like, do I know you? And she replied and said,
I said, no, but I know you from one of my friends, because she talks to one of your friends. And then we just like Snapchatted every single day from there.
We just Snapchatted, and, you know, we kind of talked about, you know, who she was and who I was, and, you know, what we wanted to do when we grew up, and, you know, just, you know,
basic 21 questions.
Basic talk, you know, just kind of awkward, you know. And to be honest, you know, this is kind of a, I mean, it's, you know, from my point of view, it wasn't very, like, now, you know, now that we're together and we've been together for a very long time, you know, it makes me wish that I would have been different. But at the time when we first started talking, you know, I didn't really know how it was going to work because she was so far away, and
Xavier didn't have a car.
I didn't have a car. I didn't have a license.
He has one now, it's fine.
So it was going to be kind of really hard to see each other all the time. And so I didn't really know how it was going to work out. So I didn't really, like, you know, I wasn't all about her as I should have been, and I regret it. But now, like I said, we're together, and that's all that matters. But we actually first met at a football game of mine, yes, which she came to, which was really special to me because she lived an hour and a half away, and you know, I mean,
now we live 2.5 hours.
Now we live 2.5 hours away, which is
it's farther.
You know, she didn't have to come to that game, and she didn't know me, and I didn't know her. You know, like, we've never met in person. You know, we talked on Snapchat, but it's completely different when you're in person. And you know, she came. I was nervous. She was nervous. We had took an L. Shout out to Sunray football team. We took an L. But you know, she stayed there. You know, I mean, most people. Well, not most people, but you know, there's some people out there that would have been like, oh, you know, they're not good, so we don't want to be hanging out with these guys. So, but she stuck around. She came on the field. She said hi to me. We introduced ourselves, you know, in person, and it was great. And
me and Sayla both went, and we were super nervous.
And so, I mean, we just, from then on, you know, we talked, we hung out, you know, we just, you know, got to be with each other face to face, and it was really great. And I really feel like, you know, the fact that, you know, she drove all that way to see me just to play a football game, you know, which it spoke a lot about who she was, and that's what really, like, grabbed my attention about her, was how just, I mean, she was totally okay with it. She wanted to see me, which was really, really amazing to me.
Yeah, I mean, I was super nervous, but whenever we went driving around in Sayla's car, because she drove, and so like we just kind of like talked and stuff, and we didn't see each other again until another like month after that. And then I went to another football game of his, and we lost again. Sorry. and we kind of just, I mean, didn't go as we planned that time, but he third wheeled with me and my BFF. But after that, we didn't see each other for like a really long time. And then like starting in January, I would go down there to Sunray like every like 2 weeks or so. You think it was like 2 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
And that's kind of how it was
for a while.
Yeah, and then we, you know, we went to prom together both
Which was
times.
great.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And we spent most of the summer together.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier got his car.
I got a car. It was actually the day before her birthday, and knowing myself, I ruined the surprise. It was supposed to be a surprise to go see Hannah, and I was just so excited that I ruined the surprise, and I told her I got a car, so I was coming the next day. And like she said, we spent most of the summer together, which was great, but sadly, well, not really sadly, but I mean, just how things go, I got a job, and
I work too. I work at the hospital. So.
And I work here in Amarillo at Bruckner's, and so we don't get to see each other as much as we would like. And now that she's in school again, and you know, so she's got a busy schedule, and so do I, and so, but we get to see each other, you know, on the weekends, and I try to go as much as I can, and she tries to come as much as she can, and you know, that's just, we've made it work, and it's great. I love her, and you know.
So basically, shout out to Rhett and Sayla.
Shout out to them for, you know,
our true love.
For them, you know, talking, and you know, and Sahela telling Hannah to add me on Snapchat, and it's a good thing that I did, because I'm happy with her, and you know, now, you know, like we said at the beginning of the video, we just want to, you know, we kind of talked about, you know, making a YouTube channel, like, hey, you know how cool that would be to make a YouTube channel, like.
Yeah, we're talking about like all the couples that we watch. Yeah,
and so we thought, you know, hey, you know, we should do one. You know, I kind of never really developed anything, and then, you know, here recently we were like, oh yeah, we should, you know, really look into that. And so now, you know, it's been put off time and time again, and we do apologize for not responding by making a video, but here's our first video. Sorry that it is very rough.
Yeah, we were nervous.
We are very nervous, and as y'all can tell, I talk a lot, so
yeah, he does.
Okay. In future videos, I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to not talk as much and let Hannah speak her words, because she's amazing and she has a lot of good things to say. So Hannah, would you like to say anything?
Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe to our video. Turn our notifications on so you guys will see when we post. And since we do a distance relationship, we're gonna try to post every single time we're together.
So please bear with us. It may not be,
frequently as we want.
Frequently as we want, and obviously do give us feedback. Like I said, this was our first video, so we kind of just jumped in it. We're at my house right now, so it's not really like it's not really a beautiful scenery.
If we don't have like our nice camera yet either, so we're just using my phone.
Yeah, so just bear with us. We're trying to get the hang of things, and so yeah. So just subscribe and share our profile or what. I don't know. Just tell your friends about us and just stay tuned. Please subscribe. Just be with us. This is gonna be a great adventure for us, and we're excited to be here, and we're excited to make videos for y'all to enjoy. So thank you very much, and
thanks for watching.
We're out.